Hi guys, this is Ashley Payne here. I usually call these party tricks, but since there's no parties happening currently, you can practice these and get ready for all the parties you're gonna throw once we're all allowed to leave our houses. So we're gonna start with kind of a kneeled stretch sequence. If you have any sort of knee pain, that's McAdoo. If you have any sort of knee pain or you're working on a floor or a harder surface, grab a towel, kind of wrap it underneath yourself just so that you have a little bit of a cushion so you're not working directly on any sort of towel or concrete. You want to stretch with us? All right, come on, McAdoo. Here we go. Well, you can join me right here. We'll get yours in a second, okay? All right, here we go. Taking your right leg, bringing it forward, pressing your hips down into the floor. What did they call this in our video? Was this the horse pose? Yeah. And keeping that belly button in. Then when you're ready, you're going to pull your hips back, reach your nose towards your knee, and think about lengthening that body forward. You can be here with a pointed foot. You can flex your foot. This is your runner stretch. And then you're going to take it back forward. This time we're going to melt a little bit further down into the leg. So option is to just keep pressing that hip into the floor while pulling your belly button into your spine. Or you can take it and turn out that front leg and then take your elbows and reach them deeper into the floor. You can be right underneath you. You can extend the arms out in front of you. You're going to start to feel this deeper inside of that hamstring attachment point and the inner thighs. Right, Mac? And then now we're going to sit back again. Again, option A is your runner stretch. Pointed foot, flex foot, whatever you choose. Option B, you're going to sit down deeper into those hips. And again, just relax the body forward. You can grab onto the leg. You can bring your hands to the side. You can flex your foot or point your foot. And then again, we're going to come forward. Now this time, again, you can come into your, horse press right here, that lunge. You can turn the leg out and go back deeper into the floor. Or you can extend your leg out into your side split. So we're going to come into that split. And if you're here, wherever you are, just take that body and round it forward a little bit. And then bring it back up. And round it forward. And bring it back up. And however you need to, roll off onto that side of your hip. Bend your knees and kind of shake it all out. And then set yourself up for the other side. You ready to do the other side? All right, and we're going to take that left leg now and press it forward, bringing that hip into the floor, belly button in the spine, pressing right here. Again, you can see my chest is more lifted away from my thighs. You can reach the arms up. You can bring the hands behind the back. Again, always thinking about activating through your core. Even when you start to arch your spine, don't throw it all away. You got to keep it there to help protect your back. When you're ready, you're going to extend back, reaching your nose towards your knee, keeping the hips lifted off the floor, relaxing through the quadricep. If you want, you flex that foot as you round the body forward. And when you're ready, take your body forward. Again, you can be deeper into that thigh. You can turn out that front leg. You can come onto your elbows. Yeah. You can reach the arms further forward. Again, always keeping the spine and the core engaged. Pulling back into that heel. Again, you can be lifted. You can flex the foot or you can sit down into that leg. And right now we're really thinking about parallel leg lines. So as easy as it might be to roll off, sit flat back and keep those knees pointed to the ceiling. Again, you can stay here with flexing and pointing through the feet. And if you want, you come back up into that deep press, your turned out position, or slide on out into that side split. Taking your inhale and exhale, relaxing forward. And inhale, lengthening up. And exhale forward. And one more. And when you're ready, exhale and slowly roll off onto that leg, pulling it in. We're going to do one more. We're going to open up into our big straddle. Can you open up into your straddle? There we go. And we're going to take your feet, you're going to flex them and point them towards the ceiling. And you're gonna reach over and you're gonna try to grab that one foot and stretch it right there. As you lift, try to keep that other leg from rolling in and from lifting that hip up off the floor. And we're gonna come up and reach towards the ankle on the other side. And we're gonna come up and you're gonna take one hand on each side of your leg, and to your flexibility, walk your hands forward and just kind of round out your spine. Again, avoiding the leg rolling in or the hip lifting off of the floor. And then you slowly walk all the way to the front. And while you're here, you can flex your feet, you can point your feet. If you're working on a little bit more of like thigh and core engagement, you can kind of let your hands come and hover off the floor. Still feeling that stretch into the hamstrings. And up, and other leg, one hand on each side. Walk all the way. Can you stretch this way? Keeping that hip pulling back. And pulling it to center. I'm just gonna hug you. And again, you can flex your feet, you can pull your hands back in. Also, Mac had a great idea. If that's too much for you, you pull one leg in and just work one leg at a time and think about pressing that thigh down so you really get more into the hamstrings and less into the hips if there's any instability or discomfort for you there. So I hope that these stretches are helping. Practice them at home. Can you say